So we discussed the concept of the financial market in the last class, and today we would be discussing the functions of financial market. The first function, it is says that mobilization of savings and channeling them into the most productive uses. So two things are there which we have to understand. One is how the savings is being mobilized, right? Just imagine that there is no financial market. Only households are there and business activities are taking place. And all the households, whatever they are earning, either they are spending or saving with themselves only. They are not depositing it into bank. They are not investing into shares. They are not going to capital market. Then what would happen? Will business get this capital? Will it be the capital formation possible in that case?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
So
sir.
what is happening? This household, either they deposit the extra money into bank or they invest into capital market. Correct? And in turn of this, what bank gave? Bank gives loan to business or industry. And capital market, when you are buying the shares of a company, then these companies are getting capital. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the savings are being mobilized by the help of financial market. You agree with me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now there is one more thing which we have to understand. It says that most productive uses. Yesterday also I explained this concept that what is most productive uses? Why it is going to the most productive uses only? It gives the savers a choice between different investment, that whether I should invest my money into this or that. For example, a household who is investing money into bank or depositing money into bank, then where he will invest? In that bank which is giving them the more interest or less interest?
More interest.
Correct. And when bank would be able to give more interest? When bank can take money from the industries, when bank is getting a profit from the industries by lending the money to them. If they give
Yes, sir.
loan to industries and they are getting, then only it is possible, right? And which type of industry can give more interest to bank? Those who are producing more or those who are producing less? Or those who are
More
earning more
productive
profit
ones.
or those who are earning less profit?
Sir,
Getting it?
more profit.
Yes, sir.
And you see it from the another aspect also. Then the second thing is what? The household can invest their money into savings into capital market, right? And then in capital market, what happens? That the amount goes to business or industry. This we know. Now the question is that the household, when they are buying the shares of different companies, what they see? They see the growth, which company can show more growth, number one. Number two, they can see that where my shareholders means my wealth would be maximized, when the shareholders' wealth would be maximized, isn't it? And shareholders' wealth maximization concept already you have studied in financial management. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And when it happens, when you get more dividend, isn't it? For example, you have option to buy the shares of company X and company Y. Company X is giving dividend, means The average dividend which they have declared is rupees 10, and company Y has declared the dividend, if you calculate it, the average is 15. So which company you will prefer to invest, X or Y?
The Y company.
Why, sir?
Correct. And who can give you the more dividend? Which company can give you more dividend? The company which is earning more profit, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So ultimately, what is happening in this scenario? Ultimately, what is happening in this? The where the money is going easily, where the money is being invested in the productive companies only, those who are producing more, those who are earning profit more. So what happens that it is being channelized in such a way that it reaches to the most productive uses. Hope this is clear now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Second point is that it facilitates price discovery. When I say it facilitates price discovery means that how the price of the different instrument in the money market or the capital market, means the financial market, how these instruments price are being determined. In economics, you have a study that the demand and supply are the forces which determine price. Yes or no?
Yes,
Demand
sir.
and
Yes, sir.
supply
Yes,
actually
sir.
establishes the price of a commodity. Like a share which has been sold in the market, initial public offer IPO, which we call. In IPO, if the company has sold a share for rupees 10, say 5 years back or 10 years back, and if you see right now in the market, their prices, you'll find that the prices of that share is somewhere around 5,000, 10,000, 12,000 also. So a commodity which was of rupees 10 has become 12,000, 10,000. It is possible. So are you seeing that how the prices has increased? It has increased only because of demand, demand in the market, and supply is fixed. Huh?
Yes, sir.
You must be aware of, a lot of uh, hue and cry happens in share market when too much of a commodity has come, too much share means the supply is more, then the price will go down. If demand is more, price will go up. Supply is less and more people are interested in buying. Demand automatically will go up. The prices will also go up. So it facilitates the price discovery. Who is determining the price of the share? Who is determining the financial assets price? It is the financial market. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Third point is that it provides liquidity to financial assets. Huh? Just imagine there is no financial market. There is no financial market. Then what will happen? How will you sell your financial assets? Is it easy to sell the share and debentures in the market? If there is no demat account, it is not being done online, it is not being sold at a particular place like a stock exchange, then how it will take place? How it is will be converted easily? Do you understand the meaning of liquidity? Liquidity means how easily it can be converted into cash whenever required. Getting it? I will
Yes, sir.
take a very simple example. Say this is a mobile phone, right? And you have a hard currency in your pocket. Which one is more liquid? Currency or mobile?
So currency.
Currency, sir.
Currency.
Currency.
Acha. Is it not liquid? Is it not liquid? Mobile is not liquid? The answer is it is. It
Yes,
is
sir.
liquid. But you need to sell it in the market, then it is difficult to get converted this into liquid form, in cash form. Okay, now I will take another example. Mobile is one asset. Another is the building. Which one is more liquid? Mobile phone or
Sir,
building?
mobile.
Mobile phone.
The mobile phone.
Mobile, sir.
Correct, correct, correct. Because it is easy to sell. No, and you can convert this mobile phone into currency. Same way, the financial assets are also of two types. One is fixed financial assets, means the long-term financial assets. Another is short-term. So short-term are easy to be converted into cash, and long-term are little difficult to be converted into liquid form. Making sense?
Yes.
But this
Yes, sir.
financial market, because of capital market, because of money market, it has become now very easy to sell the share and debentures. You just have the demat account and you can sell it within second. Just click of mouse and share are sold, share are purchased, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Third point, sorry, fourth point. It reduces the cost of transaction. Now again, I will ask you that just imagine a situation when there is no financial market, no stock exchange, no demat facility, no online sale and purchase is possible. Then what will happen? Suppose I am here in Varanasi and want to sell a particular share of Reliance company, and the person who is interested in buying my share is in Rajasthan, is in Jaipur. So either I go to Jaipur or he will come to Varanasi, then only this physical exchange would be possible. I will hand over him the certificate of the shares, will write in a stamp paper and will take the money from him. And
Yes, sir.
it was being done, long back. But now it is changed. Now there is no need of even purchasing the physical form of shares. It is all has been digitalized, and this is called dematerialization of shares. Correct? So all the old shares has been converted into digital form now, and now the digital form shares being purchased and sold. So it has reduced a lot of cost of the transactions. Now what we have to pay as a transaction cost, the brokerage, the commission which we have to pay the people who are the intermediaries, the agent, the stock exchange representative, the brokers, correct? So these are the
Yes,
four
sir.
points
Yes, sir.
which are the functions of the financial market, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now there are few features which we have to understand. Financial market can be classified on two. Obviously, on the basis of the maturity of the financial instrument. So one instruments are which are having a maturity of less than 1 year, and these are called the money market. Then there are some instruments which have a longer maturity period and are traded. These are known as capital market. So just you write please, money market plus capital market is equal to financial market. Done?
So can you please repeat?
money market plus capital market is equal to financial market.
Yeah, sir. Done.
How will you define money market? How will you define money market? This is the classification. Financial market. I said money market plus capital market is equal to financial market. And wherever you have written this formula, please at the same place, just below this, you write primary market and secondary market. Primary market plus secondary market is equal to capital market.
Sir, done.
Done? Okay. Now, in your book, this diagram is given, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So come there, open it, and do one thing. Just below the money market, you write here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 points. And point wise, please note down there. First, you write treasury bill, treasury bill, written.
Yes, sir.
Commercial bill, sorry, commercial paper, commercial paper. Then
Yes, sir.
write call money, call money. Then certificate of deposit, CD, certificate of deposits. And the last one is commercial bill. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now just come back to this side, capital market. Right here, equity share, this side. Equity share, preference share, debentures, others. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this capital market can be divided into two parts. One is primary market, another is secondary market. Primary market are those market where the first time or you can say the first hand share debentures, preference shares, all these things are being purchased and sold. That is called primary market. What is secondary market? Secondary market are that market where the second hand sale purchase takes place of the financial assets, financial securities. First hand, second hand, all of you know? Tell me yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, if you are buying a
Yes, sir.
mobile from the Amazon.com, then it is first hand.
First hand.
एक नया फोन खरीदें अगर हम अमेजन से तो उसको हम प्राइमरी मार्केट बोलेंगे. If you are buying the same thing from OLX, then it is
That is
what?
secondary.
Second
I
hand.
have used
Second
this
hand.
mobile phone for a certain time and after that I want to sell it. So I put it on in OLX. Then what is there? This is called secondary market. Same way, if I am getting the first initial public offer from a company, then it is primary market. But I have purchased a share of Reliance company, now I want to sell it. So ratio is ready to buy it, right? And then this kind of transaction which will take place between me and ratio will be known as secondary market.
Secondary market.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
So this diagram is clear to all of you, financial market, how it has been categorized.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I will talk about the money market. That what is money market? Money market is a market where short-term funds which which gets maturity in less than 1 year or up to 1 year. We call it money market. Correct? These money market instruments are almost like money, near to money. So these are the close substitute for money, right? See, in your book, there is no such type of classification done that what are the features of the money market, what are the characteristics of the money market. So I would ask you, please write down it. Money market, features of money market or nature of money market. First feature, you should write low risk. In money market, the risk is less. See, when I will be discussing the other instrument, then the things would be more clear. But right now, just I want to ask that in money market, the instruments which are being dealt are of less than 1 year. Say yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And in capital market, the things which we are dealing into are more than 1 year.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes? Okay. Now suppose someone has taken loan from you and he has taken a loan for 3 months. Mr. A. Mr. B is there who has taken a loan from you for 3 years. He has taken for 3 months, he has taken for 3 years. So where you would be in less risk, in 3 months or 3 years?
3 months.
Months.
So
In three
3 months.
months.
So money market is having low risk. You agree?
Yes,
Will
sir.
you be
Yes,
able
sir.
to explain this point? Will
Yes,
you be
sir.
able to
Yes, sir.
explain it?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
thank you. Second is unsecured and short-term instrument. Unsecured and short-term instrument. Short-term instrument, already we have discussed that it is within 1 year it is being settled, so it is short-term. Unsecured. Unsecured means what? If I take a loan from the bank and I give something as security, then it is called secured loan. If I'm not paying it back, bank is in a position to sell that property to someone else and can recover the loan amount. Right? Like when you take the home loan, then what happens? The paper of the land is taken as a security in the bank and then bank gives you the loan. So suppose you are not paying installment, you are not returning the loan, then bank has the right after some time to sell this property to someone else and get the recovery back. So it is secured and unsecured is clear to your mind.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is unsecured and short term. Third point, highly liquid. Already I have explained this point. Highly liquid means which can be easily converted into money. It is almost like money. It is the close substitute for money. So we say it that it is highly liquid. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then it has no physical location. Like a stock exchange has a physical location, but for money market, it is not required to have the physical location. This is fourth point. No? Is this
Yes, sir.
fourth point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these are the 4 points of the features of
Money market.
one more thing you can write. One more thing is, wait, less transaction cost. Sorry, wait. No. Can you just quickly tell me all the 4 points? What are those?
Low
Yes,
risk,
sir.
unsecure, and short term instruments, highly liquid, no physical location.
Okay, okay. You can write here um, less transaction cost. Fifth point. And sixth is speedy transaction. Less cost of transactions. The last one is speedy transaction. The transaction takes place at very speed. Like if you have to buy the share in the capital market, there is a procedure. No, in accountancy, you must have studied, though it is not followed nowadays. The allotment money, application, allotment, first call, second call. Have you studied this? Though practically it
Yes,
is
sir.
not taking place nowadays, but there is a procedure. No, you will apply, then you will get the allotment done. There is a, but here in this money market, the transaction takes place at very fast pace. So these are the features of money market. Next day, we will be discussing the instruments of money market. And this topic is very, very important. Usually, the question is asked from the instruments of money market. So, if you please ask all your friends to attend the classes, that would be a great idea. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, with this, I would say thanks to all of you. You have to share the aha moment of today's class. You have two options, you can write or you can speak. You can speak also. Huh? Someone is writing. Meanwhile, some of you can speak. Okay, today's interaction with you, Arya is saying thank you. Reshu is saying the aha moment was learning of types of financial market and the examples we discussed. Supriya is saying today class is so interesting. We learned many things like functions of financial market. Thank you, thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you,
to all
Thank
Jain
you,
of
sir.
you.
sir.
We complete the class.
Jain, sir.
Jai Hind.